The one, the only Dolly Parton. Not really talking music, though. It's a case of Wine to Five or Here My Low We Go Again. Yes, I think you've realised what's happening here. Champagne for Lulu, it's rosé and Prosecco for Dolly. Everyone's doing it. You've got Gary with his wine. You've got Kylie with hers as well. Dolly's getting into it as well. We had a great chat as well. She really is a legend. Also, if you remember, one time she entered a drag queen Dolly lookalike competition and she actually came third. It's a true story.
Yep.
We chatted a lot in Music City, Nashville.
We're going. Yes, Dolly. It's like Good Morning with Dolly and Ross, isn't it? It's like we're going to have our own morning show. What an invite. Come to Nashville. Drink Dolly's wine. It doesn't get better than that with one of my favourite people in the world.
Just one or the other would be fun, especially the wine. That's the new thing. You've been to Nashville, but you haven't had my wine the last time you came here.
Yeah, because it is that big thing in the world at the moment, like people with one name, like Beyoncé drinks, Kylie, Clooney. It's a big thing among stars, isn't it?
You know, anytime that you've got a big name and if there is something that you believe in, then you think, well, why not?
Yeah.
You know, everybody else is doing it. Why can't I do it?
Yeah. What is it like round the dinner table with you? Because I know you love to cook. You love to cook with your sister, Rachel, as well.
I love to cook with all my sisters. My sister Rachel and I have that cookbook called Good Looking Cooking. We thought it would be fun to use the old Hank Williams song, Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
I was thinking as well, when you go to a restaurant, do you always take that seat that faces in? Because I can imagine when you're just at a restaurant and dining.
Well, I don't get to go out that much, but I usually do sit back, you know, from where the people come in now.
Yeah.
So I can have a nice dinner and be gone and just be seen on the way out.
But even from the back, you're recognisable.
But that depends. There's a lot of people with big hair in Nashville.
Do you still do your disguise thing when you go out sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. If my husband and I are going out, you know, I don't do, but I do have a couple little disguises that I know how to do it if I really need to.
You must love Halloween. That's a great time.
I do, because sometimes with my kids, my nieces and nephews, and my little friends, I used to go out. They got the biggest kick out of it. I would do like what I did the time I won or lost the drag queen contest. Over-exaggerate my own looks. And if you got, you know, the big hair, people just think of somebody dressed like Dolly, and it's me. And my little nieces and nephews get a kick out of us going and me just being over-exaggerated as myself. They didn't know it was you, Gigi. They didn't know.
You're always up to something new. And then musical of your life?
Yeah, called Dolly. I'm going to be on Broadway. Hopefully late next year or early 26.
And then one of the times that we chatted was when you were with Jennifer Aniston, and then 9 to 5.
Well, they're still trying to get nothing.
No?
No, not yet.
No?
Well, Lily Jane and I, they had wanted us to be in it, and I don't think Lily and Jane and I feel that it's, you know, we waited too long. I know Jennifer's still interested in doing it. They had wrote a great script they sent to me, and I told them that I would love to write, you know, if they needed some new music for it.
We love to get the real story from you. That's what I love. You're always so straight and so honest about everything.
Well, they get mad at me sometimes for telling the truth, but I'd rather tell it like it is. But that's what I know about it now. But it should be done again with some new people. But I'm not so sure it's not too late for me and Jane and Lily. We don't look good on camera anymore.
You do. You do. 51 years ago, Jolene.
Wow.
How does it feel? Or how long ago does it feel?
51 years ago.
How old do you feel?
I only feel old when I'm sick. You know, like if I'm not feeling good, I think, oh, maybe it's my age, or, you know, I just feel like that. But in my mind, I had a mindset, like when I was 35 years old, everything was just in a great spot. You know, I had paid off all my bills. I was still a star, and I could afford things to do stuff. And I remember thinking, this is really a great time in my life. And I was 35, so I tried to lock that in my head that I would think like I was 35, you know, think in my head. I don't feel like I'm old. I feel like I've got stuff to do, and you know, I have a young spirit.
Everyone's face lights up when you mention your name. I mean, are you aware of like and it's universal. I mean, it's round the world, this love for you.
People feel like they know me. They've grown up with me because I am older, and you know, I've been around a long, long time. People just feel like I'm like an aunt or a sister or a friend.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody they know.
Yeah.
Because I've been in their houses, in their lives for so many years.
If I come to interview you, or I have been interviewing you, people say, what's Dolly like? And I just always say, she's everything you want her to be and more.
Oh.
Well, that's the truth.
Thank you. Is it?
But yeah, it's the truth.
Well, good. Well, I just try to be myself.
Yeah.
And
is that the secret?
That's always the best thing to do, because then you don't have to pretend to be something else. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't keep that up.
That's the wonderful thing, that, you know, behind the wonderful look, that you are just that real, genuine person.
Yeah, that's what I say. I know I look totally artificial, but I feel like I am totally a real person.
Yeah.
And that's what matters, I think. Because I look the way I look, because that's just a country girl's idea of glamour. And I just feel better when I think I look pretty. I always wanted to be pretty, even when I was little, you know. So I try to dress up and try to be pretty, but my heart is good, and that's the main thing.
Isn't she just the loveliest person? What a true soul she is.
I feel so lucky to have known her over many, many years now. But I'm going to have to shatter some illusions, because we said there in the interview, I love it when she's real, when she's honest. I've got to tell you one thing, Ranveer, this will shock you. Dolly Parton is a violent woman. Oh. She really is. And I have the video to show.
Quite
I've learned quite a bit, yeah. Don't ask me what.
All right. That's right. Dolly kicked me. Did you see that? She kicked me. I've been assaulted by Dolly Parton.
And if I get sued, it was on camera. You know, it wasn't bad, right?
That's right. But it was hard, though.
Oh, you big baby.
It's probably a very pointy boot, I imagine. Pointy cowboy boot under there. Fantastic.